Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Turtlecast. And as you probably notice, after this live stream, this time around, instead of member hangout, we are doing the story, the spoiler-heavy live stream, the story that is coming in June. So make sure to only tune in if you are okay with seeing the story early. Otherwise, don't watch the other one. Just a fair warning. And now welcome. Oh, and we already have a new member of Terratus Army. Thank you, Cadotus, for your support, for joining. Welcome to Terratus Army, and may the shell be with you. Thank you very much. And who else is in the chat? Welcome, Chris Zimmerman, Christian Scott, Adefion Jack, RHPS, Lucky, Jesus for you, Anyway, Teen Blooded, Excellent, Suika, Big Daddy RT, Kiera, Pizza Lizard, Mudbug, TC97, Robco Games, Jules, the Arena Uncensored, Radrup, David, Mad Dog Max, Bruce, Dr. Atomic, Mookie Wilson, Kevin, Machabis, Juan Rivera, Sandy, Dalager, and Lantar, and Chris Whittington. Thank you for being here and welcome. So, I will answer your questions from Discord. If I didn't answer your comments under my videos, there was a lot of comments recently. I'm honest, I was not able to read every single comment. It's very rarely was happening in the past, but now there was so many comments, probably because of the update and follow TV show, I wasn't able to read them all. I did read some, maybe even half, who knows, and I answered to some, but the best way to get your answers is Discord, ask the Turtle section, because I answer them live, here on the Turtlecast. And yeah, I am not as active in comments as this weekend I with my little one, so yeah, I'm a little bit less active in comments. I'm spending some time with my little one over the weekend. But tomorrow the stream will happen. I will be back. I'm going to the theme park all day, but after that I will be streaming normal Fallout 76, the live servers, as usually on Saturday. Today, it's only exception that after this live stream, we are testing a new storyline. Now, about Fallout.com and news from in there. Last, I think we have the patch notes. So, okay, let's make me sure if they updated anything, or is this old patch notes? Yeah, the old patch notes. Yeah, the old patch notes. There is no update about alien weapons affected by the nerf or anything. So you have more info from my latest video than from the patch notes, so I will not be diving back. There is no other news on follow.com. So there is no other news in there. Oh, JSG, thank you a lot for joining, or rather rejoining Turtle's Army. And JSG is saying, hey Turtle, looking forward to learning more about the upcoming update later today. Yeah, you're welcome to. You're welcome to, if you are okay with story spoilers, as we'll be doing probably the whole story, depends how long it is. I will be there up to 4 hours. If the story cannot be completed in 4 hours, of course, with listening to NPCs, what they have to say, then it will be part 2 later, but it should be main story, I think. I'm only focusing on the main story of new update on the next stream. Now, let's dive into your questions. Discord and questions. Here we go. Hello Turtle, does anti-armor work for Cremator? I think I already answered that in my video, but yeah, this question was before. So it doesn't work on the dot, it does work on the impact, therefore making it bad effect for the Cremator, as dot is very important. Next, are you planning on doing any updated build guides for new and returning players? I already did some. A lot of my old guys about the builds, the classic builds, like the Railway Rifle, Commando, and basic heavy gunner, like basic, not basic, but standard heavy gunner. This is all up to date, so there is no need to update that. I think the Gilpo is answering the previous question. Yeah, the score points you cannot save for next season. You cannot save them for next season. You need to spend them. Alien Blaster Cryo Poison is massively nerfed in live game version now, yes. Not PTS only. Was it really that strong to be nerfed? It was not. Like, I mean, it was strong, but definitely not the strongest in the game, so I don't even know if nerf was intended or side effect of them nerfing Cremator explosive effect to give it more dot, less explosion. Scratchy is saying, yes, there was a systemic bug fix. Oh, yeah, that there was bug. Bethesda always call bugs what they don't like, and they call a feature what they like, regardless if it's working as intended or not. Let's answer the previous question. I have a video explaining how to adjust your ini file. I do not recommend just copying and pasting entire ini file from someone else, as your monitor, for example, can have different resolution. You will copy a resolution too if you just copy the entire file. So just change the settings that need to be changed. Next. Hey Turtle, I got a 3-star plasma Gatling the other day. It's a 2-shot with weapon speed and 90% less weight. Do you think it's a good option for making a strong build? Since returning to the game, I've struggled to find a good gun to base a build around. Thanks for the quality content. So, Gatling Plasma is a really good weapon. Unfortunately, 2-shot is currently not a very good effect. It was, in the past, quite good on energy weapons. Now, 2-shot was nerfed so many times. The only weapon that 2-shot is good on, still, are launchers, like auto grenade launcher. Who knows for how long, but for now, those are the only weapons that 2-shot is still good. All other weapons where 2-shot was good received a nerf. Mr. 76 saying, hey Turtle, I just got anti-armor cremator. Oh, my condolences about that. Today and was testing it out, and from what I can tell, the anti-armor effect isn't working on it. Isn't working on dot. I can confirm I tested that. Tested it again, my quad cremator, and may should remove any damage boosting perks. This is against non-legendary one as well. Yeah, anti-armor does not affect the dot, as well as legendary perks like taking one for the team will not affect the dot. The tenderizer will not affect the dot. So there is a lot of things that do not affect the dot. Next, Dear Turtle, today I joined Eviction Notice and as usual, positioned myself as I always do. Instead of attacking the legendary enemies around me, I use a nuke launcher and nuke areas far away to capitalize on the loot. When I did it today, apparently I pissed a bunch of players off and they just started shooting at me constantly and let the event fail. This is the first time I've experienced this. Is launching a nuke launcher thrown upon, or was I targeted for no reason? Basically, mini nukes are very blinding. The flashbang is overblown, so it may upset players. It's worse than any other explosive effect. It's way more blinding than missile launcher, auto grenade launcher, or cremator, and those already can blind if they hit close. The mini nuke blinds a huge area. So that's probably why Bethesda really need to give us a setting to reduce the flashbangs of those explosions. Rain. I think spamming Fatman event is frowned upon, yeah. It messes with performance for some and also visibility. Yeah. Fatman in events is not recommended, that's true. Anyone know if Incisor perk is worth it? It's absolutely worth it for every melee build. Tried Alien Invasion 4 times, game froze every time. Oh, sorry to hear that. I did Alien Invasion several times now and didn't froze. I didn't get any new plan either, but that's other topic. You tried everything, play on teams, solo, nothing seems to work. What platform are you? Xbox. Okay, Do you have older Xbox? I don't think the new one has any problems with the event. Maybe older Xbox cannot handle this. I wish I could help. Can anyone craft a shielded lining, flannel, and jeans that I can buy? Someone probably can. Say, heyo, just wondering what would be the best attachments for the combat shotgun if I'm doing a sneak crit build, and what would be the best rolls. So combat shotgun, sneak crit builds, definitely calibrated receiver for those criticals, then align, forceful. Basically you modify it almost the same like the fixer when mods were available. And for the legendary rolls, anti-armor is quite good on shotguns as they don't have any perk to give them this effect. And combined with perforating magazine, that would be the highest damage. So I would go for anti-armor above all, to be honest. And then standard crit, like second, third star if you have something to boost crits, awesome. But prefix, yeah, anti-armor. Does anyone know if the turtle has ever answered to a question here? No one knows that. Rain. I feel like some of these just seem to be general questions you could literally just have asked people. Yeah, you can. Quite often you can. But that's okay. Turtle, what's your daily routine in Fallout 76? Main routine, log in, do challenges, and cap on a script. I'm a little bit behind as I don't always log in. Sometimes I skip a day. T. Is it because it's explosive or is it different? What? Fatman, it's because of blinding effect. I already said that. What cards are you using for cremator build video? You just posted. If I post a video about the build, then I'm showing the cards. I posted a video about the weapon guide. That's probably what you are referring to, as it's from yesterday. With unfinished build, I intentionally didn't show all the perk cards as they are subject to change. I don't want people to copy unfinished build I'm using for testing. But it is a heavy gunner build. Blooded heavy gunner, just no power armor. And I will post it. I will be testing it tomorrow on Saturday to post a final version. Sometimes I was showing to be honest, quite often I was showing my perks on weapon videos. And then there was so many comments. Why do you have this perk equipped? Why do you have this perk equipped? And the point is, some of those perks were equipped for testing purposes, not really part of the build. And I decided keep showcasing the build on build videos, talking about weapons on weapons videos. Otherwise, people seems to get confused. Like, not every perk I have equipped during the testing is needed for the build itself. Scratchy. Wait, did I... 4K? Oh, I didn't read this one. 4K on the dot is crazy. I can only get half that. How are you getting that so high? Did they change it so some other perk is buffing the cremator now? Yeah, on the blooded build, that's probably part of it, and all the damage perks to go over 4K. And I'm pretty sure 4K was on the blooded weapon. So prefix does matter. Just keep in mind the per second damage is 1/12 of that due to how dots are displayed in Pip-Boy. That's true, but over this full duration it does this damage. It's reduced by the enemy resistance though, so that's another thing. While browsing the PTS suggestions, there was a thread about nuclear silos rework and how it has remained the same since 2019. Someone suggested it should be like an expedition. Everyone partakes in with the end goal of launching a nuke. Do you believe the idea to be outlandish? I think it can be great. It could be great, but especially what we need, it is some way to launch those nukes without every time grinding the silo. Like, a nuclear briefcase, of course limited to, let's say, use once a day or something like that, but some other way to skip the grind occasionally, that would be awesome, in my opinion. Next. Since the Incinerators mods require you to level up the Season Pass, would it be possible to have people who have the mods modify other people incinerators? Incinerators are not tradable, so no one else can modify yours, and you cannot modify anyone else's. It's just not possible. I believe the unique Gatling laser in the public test server has reduced AP cost as its hidden effect. Can you confirm that? Oh, I didn't really test it yet. Or did I? No, I think it was nothing. I was comparing it with regular Gatling laser. I didn't found any hidden effect. Yeah, that's the answer. I did not found any hidden effect on the laser. Hi Turtle, have you reached level 115 season? Almost. I will most likely be taking modules. I'm almost there. I didn't reach it yet, but yeah, almost. Myluk dropped a legendary bloodied rapid resilient alien disintegrator. Cool. I got a high power quad with 25 faster attack rate alien disintegrator. Is it still good? Yes. Hello Turtle. Is any of the companions good for combat? I've moved to a spot where glowing Deathclaw spawns and struggling a bit with camp defense. They all quite good at combat. Not amazing, but I would say quite good. So yeah, companions are pretty usable for combat. Okay, good day Angry Turtle. I have had all of the crafting benches at Nuka World on Tour disappear. I have this on both PCs I use and the PTS and live servers. Any ideas on what could cause this, or is this a known issue since the patch? It can cause it sometimes, like the lag, and they do not spawn as they supposed to. In your particular case, I don't really know what can be causing that. I wish I could have a better answer for you, but I do not know. And that will be everything from questions and answers. Hopefully it was helpful for you. Now let me see what's going on in the chat. Can I explain dual barrel choice on cremator for bossing single target? Yeah, if you plan to spam it and use it for initial damage in VATS, especially in VATS, the double barrel has twice the fire rate of heavy barrel with just a little bit lower damage per shot. So it's the best DPS wise if you plan to use it continuously, especially in VATS, as outside of VATS you can, at this moment, pull the trigger, then pull aim button, and you will shoot twice. So heavy barrel will have the same fire rate in practice if you do this trick. That's probably not intended, but it's there. So it's happening. There is still one way to get Union Power Armor. It can drop from event rewards, that I know, like expeditions, but you cannot complete it this way as you will be missing helmet. Only legendary can drop. Yeah, script and caps at vendors reset daily. For me, it's 5 p.m. in UK, but I think it's noon Easter time. That's how the reset is based. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I can be off a little, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Bloody, 15 refresh AP, 50% slower break. What weapon? It's generally a good roll, depending on what weapon. It's not perfect, it's a good roll. The best power armor in game is Union power armor, but it's currently bugged and you cannot get plans. Hopefully it will be fixed. I was hoping it will get fixed with this patch, but it wasn't. So that's currently the best power armor. But any power armor works, so no matter which power armor you will take, it will work. Oh, hello there, Soul Catcher, and thank you. Dot and level 1 enemies? I don't know what you mean. Non-power armor cremator build? Yeah, that's what I'm going after. It is fun to play, yes. You can, of course, use power armor always, even if you have no power armor build. There is no conflict between those. The easiest way to get unyielding Secret Service armor? Crafting it until you get it. There's no easy way. You craft it until you get it. Unyielding power armor doesn't exist in any legit way, but on PC, those are duped after being injected through modified game files. Like, you need to hack the game to get unyielding power armor. So any unyielding power armor that exists was not obtained normally by playing the game. The bug with shooting from the side or above, I hope it will get fixed. Like, it was mainly introduced with last patch. It wasn't common at all before. It was super rare. How do you quickly switch between your builds? There is no quick way. Depends what you are switching. You of course can have loadouts up to I think 10 loadouts on your loadout machine at camp or train stations, but still you need to manually switch armor, power armor, mutations. There is no quick way. It takes a while. My least favorite weapon? Don't know what will be my least favorite weapon. I think the classic 44 revolver. Terrible damage, terrible use case. Yes, Secret Service is overall the easiest to get unyielding because you can craft them relatively cheap with just one module. Is crafting a 3-star cheaper than modding it? You mean crafting Secret Service versus rerolling it? Crafting is cheaper in regards of modules, but of course you will need a lot of materials. But it's cheaper in regards of modules. You will get over half of those crafted as a 3-star. When rerolling, you spend 3 modules, but it's guaranteed 3-star. When crafting, you spend 1, but only about half will be 3-star. Yeah, you can absolutely level up super fast with Cremator thanks to the ability to kill multiple enemies with single shot. How good is Cremator on healing with friendly fire? Very good. Like any other fire weapon, friendly fire works the same. So you don't need any specific weapon. Oh, Jules, thank you a lot for 5 quid, appreciate that. And the message is, hope you have a great day tomorrow, Mr. T. Thank you a lot, Jules, appreciate that. What's gonna happen with Alien Blaster after the nerf? We don't know. See you later, Lantern. What? The Panama Devil? Yo, Union helmet exploded and is missing now? I did not heard about this. Like, power armor rarely ever breaks, and then you should be able to just repair it. So I don't know what that happened. In a longer boss fight, does Tenderizer reapply? Yeah, you can keep reapplying Tenderizer. When you have the card equipped, it will constantly work. So you don't need to worry about it. It will constantly work. Yeah, the chances when crafting legendary are very bad. But that about everyone. When you can get Plasma Caster to drop from, I'm pretty sure it can drop mostly from event rewards, like expedition rewards. I'm not sure if it can drop on enemies. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm happy that you like my chair. I'm the overseer here. How do you get your luck to be 33? Either playing with unyielding armor or temporary boosters like Nuka Dark. Nuka Dark in combination with some perks can give you solid luck boost. You can see it exactly how it works in my video Secrets of Nuka Cola Dark. Fast travel when you cannot fast travel when over encumbered. You never could. Overeater has a lot of benefits for any build. It reduces damage taken. On regular armor, most people prefer unyielding due to crazy benefits of having this special boosted, like each special by 15. In my opinion, Cryo is still the way to go with Alien Blaster. It's just weaker now. It's still the best mod. Yes, I heard about the new legendary 10 mil submachine gun on the public test server. I do not have it to test. Nuka grenade experience farm is still valuable, yes. Yes, you can use fortune teller before mini bowling machine for to get +4 luck. That's true. Only for 30 minutes though, because that's how camp bonuses work. The weekly repeatable is only available until you hit rank 100 on your season. After that, it's no longer available. I already have a video about best legendary effects for armor and for weapons. Those two video guides are already available on my channel. Yes, Cryo is frost damage. For power armor, Overeater is always the best prefix, regardless of the build. So there and back again. You have missing, repeatable experience quest for score, and you are rank 60, you sure? I never had anything like that. It was always available for me until I hit rank 100 on the season. It should be available until you are rank 100. Yes, on aliens and expeditions, dot works great. There is something odd with those enemies' health calculation and damage calculation going on, that's true. That they take so huge dot damage, but that's good for us. What's the best grenade type? It's Nuka grenade. Yeah, in some other Fallout games, there were perks allowing you to fast travel while over encumbered. There's one in Fallout 4, but never in Fallout 76. That was never a thing. Otherwise, people will be running with unlimited inventories. I mean, capped. There is a cap, so not really unlimited. Be running with capped inventory. Is it worth buying, keeping unyielding armor if they just level 40, 50? What? What do you mean level 40 to 50? Level 50 and level 45 is the max level, depend which armor, so those are the best levels you can get. And is it worth keeping? Depend for what? In regards to wood, leather, combat, etc., you can use it, of course, before you will get something better. But keeping it as a target armor? No. Do I have every legendary perk maxed out? No, I didn't max out very useless ones, so I could consider maxing them out later. For now, I didn't. Yeah, the bug with your projectiles, bullets, or flames coming from the side or above, that's a new bug from this latest update, unfortunately. I think I did videos about overeaters in the past legendary effect. I will not tell you exact title now, but if you type overeaters, you'll probably find them. Yes, you can use the trick when you are overweight and you want to still move to join expedition, and then you will be allowed to always exit into Whitespring. But only into Whitespring. You cannot travel anywhere you want. Yeah, only to Whitespring Refuge. Yes, that's the only spot you can exit for, even when over encumbered. As they need to give you a way to exit expedition when over encumbered, so that's why it's there. Oh, chess is for you. Thank you a lot for 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate that. And I welcome to Territories Army, Machabis, Lisa IRL, MJYB, Yo, Galidorn, Ninja, ZXR, Kevin, Dragon, Lady of Sticks, DJT Gaming. Welcome, and may the shell be with you. Thank you a lot, chesses, for you. Someone inexperienced on expedition, what's the good starting point? Good starting point is taking your cremator, because that's the best dot weapon, and those work great on expeditions. And then just take your time. There is no timer for most part. the most sensational game have a timer to get the best reward, but missing the timer still give you reward, just a little bit less legendary, less stamps. But yeah, you just start doing they unlimited, so you learn one, possibly the most sensational game, because that's the fastest, and keep doing it over and over to farm your stamps. But if you never did any, do all of them couple times, so you will see new places. Ali D. Jeru, thank you a lot for 10 euro, appreciate that. And the message is, hey there, big laugh from your biggest French fan. Thank you very much, appreciate that. Thank you, Ali. I hope your adventures in Appalachia are going great. Okay, so I think I answered the most important things, and soon I'm starting the second stream, so that will be everything in here. The second stream is spoiler heavy. We are trying the story that is releasing for everyone in June. So be aware of that if you are interested in joining. Other than that, tomorrow evening, we are playing Fallout 76, testing new cremator build and doing Invaders from Beyond on live servers. So if you don't want spoilers, see you tomorrow. If you are okay seeing story early, then feel free to join the second live stream. And that being said, thank you a lot for being here, and see you soon.